Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Jay and welcome to the channel. Today got a bit of a different video for you guys. So as of a couple weeks ago, on our Discord server, the link will be down in the description by the way, we did a little bit of a challenge, and what it was titled the Grand Entrance, and the point of the challenge was for you guys to get in Planet Zoo and build a really nice, grand entrance centered around any sort of theme that you might like. You know, following a specific set of rules that of course we outlined in the Discord. For example, it had to include an information center, it had to include like an actual entrance building within the game. So little things like that. And 4 of you did submit entrances and they're all absolutely brilliant. So we will be covering those 4 submissions in today's video in order of their place that that they were ranked in after voting. And I just want to say before we start that all 4 submissions are really brilliant. And because this was our first challenge, I am not overly going to be stuck with rankings or the rules or anything, because of course we are just kind of trying this out and getting people involved and, you know, just kind of testing out the waters a bit. And I think we've got a lot of really impressive stuff to look at. So without further ado, let's get into the submissions. Here's our actual first submission. This is an honorary mention and it goes to SpaceChicken with this Asian styled entrance. So I'm just going to pause and we're going to explore this entrance kind of in and out and see what we've got here. First off, let's look at it as a whole. I think this is absolutely beautiful. Immediately, one of the first things you can tell is the water. The bottom of the water area is bright blue, which is gorgeous. I can't really tell what you've used, maybe some plaster pieces, I believe. Yeah, but it is an absolutely beautiful way to do water. I would highly recommend this if you're trying to make like an artificial looking lagoon, or even slightly more, just if you need some really blue water. Putting down some flat pieces like this makes it look excellent, and SpaceChicken has done a really great job with that. First thing you know, of course, is the guests come over the bridge here and walk straight into the entrance area. And immediately you can tell as well, this is actually a habitat. You have gharials. There's a few right here swimming along. There's a baby just over there, and of course the guests who are excitedly running over the bridge. Great way to do that, to integrate a habitat right into the entrance. Very impressive, and I think it looks great. So let's start moving in. You'll notice there's lots of mangrove plants in the water. I really love that. Some of the new Australian foliage as well, you can tell here. There is this stringy wood tree on the left, some of these fan palms, really beautiful. And of course you can tell they've made great use of this Asian theme with the fencing and these lovely rock buildings. What sort of building is this? Oh, you've got a gift shop. That is lovely. Love the little gift shop items. I believe these are from the workshop, but I'm not sure. But otherwise this is beautiful, looks really great. Love the gift shop sign, lets people know what's up there. Love the little Asian inspired statues, of course, the little pandas and the gargoyle type lions, really beautiful. Got a nice cherry blossom here. Here's a few staff buildings, it seems, on the left, because we do have a staff path. Let's just check out what's in this building. Yep, that is a staff building. And you can see we've got these are really lovely Asian door pieces as well. Very nice. Really done well on the theming here. SpaceChicken, really enjoy that. I love these little archways that you've got. Again, very East Asian. Really nice. As you can see just up here, we've got a little food court as well. So, you even got a nice name there. You got Red Dragon Tea, I like that. What's that we got? Icy Asia. Oh, I like that. That's nice. And of course an info center down the middle. Some nice benches. I imagine there's actual benches hidden underneath these rock pieces. Perhaps, I'm not sure. But they look great nonetheless. Here we have another archway. We can go in here. And here we actually have a one-way glass piece. So if we look through, that's actually where the gharials are. And there's quite a lot of gharials here. Now, I'm a little bit biased, of course, because gharials are my favorite animal in the game, but, you know, I'm always love to see them here. Beautiful. They've got a lovely habitat here. They might be a tad overpopulated, I'm not sure, but they look like they're enjoying themselves here. They got plenty of enrichment, a mud pit, lots of food going on for them with the fish and all that. so they're really enjoying themselves here. One thing to note, I think the one-way glass is facing the wrong way, but of course I can just change that later on. But loving the little canopy for the guests here, again very heavily themed, very beautiful. And there's some more water out here. Like, it's just a really gorgeous layout for an entrance area. Love the foliage, it's keeping everything nice and shaded because of course you can see this is the tropical biome, it is very hot, and it is nice to keep things shaded. I love these little curbs, the custom curbs you put on the path, look really great. Here of course you can see these are actually the power and water thingies to maintain the power and water of course. The only suggestion I'd make is probably make this a staff path just so that guests can't make it there. But yeah, not much else to say, I just think it's a really nice entrance. A few things of course I would suggest tidying up, just things like these little paths here that lead here. It could always be a staff path, and when you do staff paths, for example like here, it might be worth just putting like little wood pieces or plaster pieces on top to cover it, just so it looks a little bit nicer and blends in a bit more. But yeah, that is it for the first submission. Really great work by SpaceChicken, and yeah, really well done. Now we're gonna move on to our third place. So here we have our next submission, which won third place in the challenge. This is of course by Terra Nova, and it is a Wild West themed entrance structure. And immediately you can tell they've put some really excellent thought into what pieces to be using for this sort of theme. And you know, like the wood pieces and the stone pieces, they're all really brilliant. And one thing you can immediately, or before we talk about anything else, you can tell these rusted metal pieces from the Australia pack and these wood pieces from the Arctic pack blend so well in this Wild West theme. Looks really excellent, and yeah, let's get into it. Let's delve into this structure. So first off, you can see they enter through this cave region, which is great. I imagine the guest spawners are just back there, and the cave itself is built really well. It looks really nice. Very natural, and the foliage choice is superb. Great choice of the desert flowers here with the proteas. You even have the new century plant from the Australian pack, really great choice. Barrel cacti of course, and here I love this. This is almost like a bit of a quarry area, and you've used the little block pieces from the South America pack. And I love stuff like this where you use pieces from all the different packs and blend them together to form something new. I think it's brilliant. You've done a really stupendous job here. These are little wagons with the stone on top of them. It's great. Just really sells the Wild West theme. Looks like there's a bit of a quarry going. I really like it. Moving to... Actually, let's just look at the side here. This is one of these little buildings. They look really great. Let's go inside because I believe they've mentioned that they did the interiors as well. And that is a beautiful interior right there. That's a little gift shop there. Just a memento. The flowers here, beautiful. This is actually a really nice thing, and if you haven't Terra Nova, do put that in the workshop because it is beautiful. These little planters here, great. I love this here. It's like a little old wagon wheel, very nice. If you go through this door, it's just a bathroom, very nice. Great work. I love it when the interiors are detailed, even with these little signs here. Madame Bovary's trading post, brilliant. I love added details like that, so nice. And these cacti pots as well, great detailing here, really love it. And yeah, let's keep going. So as we move forward, there's a lot more buildings to look at of course. Let's look at this one on the left. So this is the biggest I think out of all of them, and immediately you can tell that Wild West theme is right there. It's one of the classic saloons, really cool looking. You got a sign right here. Oh, they even got the swinging doors. Oh, brilliant, that is so cool. Oh, this little wanted sign. Oh my god, this is an absolutely brilliant build. So much detail has been put into it and I absolutely love it. This is called the Backwater Saloon of course, really nice. Wow, you even got piano? That is incredible. You've done some incredible work here. I am so impressed and just blown away by like the level of detail. The bottles back here, of course these came with the game, but then you got these custom ones with the rope. Oh, they look so good. And of course there's lots of boxes and even like a little like shot glasses, I guess they're meant to be, with the bamboo pieces. So creative. Really blown away by this. And of course back here you can buy the drinks themselves. Firewater, great. Chief beef, of course. Let's see what's back here. Just toilets, of course. The windows are done really well. Oh man, I am so impressed, Terra Nova. You've done some great work. Nothing back here, that's okay. And yeah, just there's even an upper level here, so like you can actually check out what's up here. It's just empty, but still it really sells this whole vibe. Whew, I am blown away. This is really stupendous. Great work. And let's just check out these last couple buildings here. So go one more over here. It's the sheriff's office, and I imagine is that an information stand? Yes, it is. There's even a couple little jail cells. Wow. I cannot say enough good things. So impressive. The little bench outside. Even a well. That is so cool. Really great work there. And the final building is just back here. Nice big building with a glass roof. It is the Varmint Vista Hotel. I like that. I love your namings here. They're really cool. So let's check out this first section. If we can go to the door. So I imagine this is all a staff building, and inside it's all kind of very modern, which I like. I like the contrast between the outside being quite rustic and the inside being really modern and nice. Loving the use of these desert plants again, but this time in planters. Really great work here. And just out here you can actually see how the staff can get in as well. There's a bit of an upper section with stairs. Really nice. I cannot say enough good things. It's just genuinely so great. And we can just zoom back out here and have a look at the whole thing. Absolutely beautiful. You've done a fantastic job here at Terra Nova. Just, yeah, huge congrats. Huge congrats. And yeah, with that, let's move on to second place. And in second place we have Blue Eyed 32's castle themed entrance, and right off the bat, wow, just like that's a great view right there. Whoop, that was not meant to happen, but look, if you just look at it right here, that is a stunning view. Now you can already see the tip of the castle is poking out over there, and of course there's a lovely little hello sign as well. And as we go forward we can enter here. I believe the zoo itself isn't open, which is okay. It'll just allow us to look at this a bit more up close. So as you can see, first off, as soon as you enter, there is a big plaza here. This path, this mosaic path, I actually never use it because I think it looks a bit complex, but here it fits perfectly, so great choice of path there. Immediately you can tell this choice of stone wall is really excellent, really fits the castle theme. Like you can feel like this courtyard here just feels exactly like a castle courtyard. And of course, if you just turn to the left, there's a staff bathroom, a staff building here, and a regular bathroom here. Again, with the stone pieces, it looks great. But what really sells it, in my opinion, is all the foliage that just covers all these different areas. I think it blends so well, and kind of helps bring everything together a little bit more. And back here there is a staff building as well, as you can tell. Just with these little Arctic wood pieces, I think that's a great way to do it. One thing I would recommend again is of course just covering up the staff paths, just make it look a bit nicer. But I think it overall looks really good. The foliage, the way you've used the foliage is brilliant, really love that. And yeah, I'm just so far really loving it, loving these planters here. Just really excellent. I love the trim that you've used up here, really sells the castle vibe. So let's just go down here and check out the info booth. So down here we have the information center, of course, which is really nice. It's set in this big castle tower. Sorry for the lag, by the way, guys, just it is a little bit laggy. Got a nice elephant statue here. One thing I would again suggest is a bit more foliage down here around the elephant's feet. I think would look pretty cool. Maybe some of these flowers, that'd be nice. I'm loving this Hat's Fantastic building here. I like the little the sign on top, of course, and then you got the building itself with the curved sides, very nice. And a little roof on top as well, which is really nice. Liking that you're covering up the little areas here where the path isn't there with foliage, looks really good. Here, of course, a few more shops, again set in this big castle tower, a really big castle tower here. It's called Food Castle, which I really like. I like that you've done the kind of the 3D effect with the text. I think that looks pretty good. Here again with the ivy, you've done really good work with the foliage. The windows, very nice. The classically themed windows really fit the whole castle vibe. And down here you can see these curved walls again. And of course we got more shops in here. Missy Good. If we turn, do we see anything else? Yeah, we even have a little French fry shop. Very nice. And of course we got the coffee here. And if you go right up, it's the top of the castle here with a little clock tower and these beautiful roofs. Really gorgeous work here. And of course another bathroom, of course, because people need bathrooms. And here is finally a few conservation education boards in nice different colors. A couple ATMs, which are very necessary, and then just a path leading on to the rest of the park, which is of course not there right now. But overall I really like it. I think it's a great build. The castle theme is a very interesting one, a very unique one that I've not seen before. The closest I can think of is if you go on Yura's YouTube channel. I believe he's doing is kind of palace zoo, which is kind of similar. So this is something that kind of fits in that vibe, which I really like, and I think it's very cool. And with that said and done, let's move on to our first place zoo. And here we are with our first place winner, which is Lecy, or Moritz, I believe your username is, with a tropical themed entrance. And this is immediately, I can just tell, this is a beautiful entrance, and very much something that I personally really enjoy. And you can tell very quickly that it is a very modern style entrance, but there's a lot more than meets the eye here, because some of these things, even though they look simple from first glance, are actually extremely complex, and they are all the more beautiful for them. So first off, we have the exterior road, of course, which is really well done. Lovely use of the asphalt textures and the the lines, which are brightly colored. Here we have a little bus stop outside, which is made out of a few different parts. I think there's these little animal glass pieces, which are beautiful. The back metal pieces, a couple benches, a lovely information sign here. See, things like this, even though it looks so simple, the amount of pieces we needed is a bit higher than you might think. And because of that, it looks really good. Like, I just think they look so well. They work really well, sorry. I got this little sign over here as well, which is beautiful. I'm guessing this is a staff entrance just here, with a little zebra crossing as well. Yeah, this is a staff entrance, so you can go here, and there's loads of staff vehicles out here. Some storage for some stuff here. Little areas for like rubbish and things like that. A few little planters. These beautiful metal sliding doors. Are they called sliding doors? I have no idea what they're actually called. They use the animal doors here as well. And loving the exterior fence here. Again, this is all custom. You can tell here that they've used the light wooden pieces, and then these might be the South American beams and plaster walls. So using them all together looks really great. And of course the flooring as well is beautiful, and that is made with the South American block pieces again. Fantastic. Here's something I think people don't use as much as they probably should, and that is the actual in-game fence pieces, because they can be used to create lovely little enclosures like this for, you know, prop items. Here's a great use of the mulch pieces as like a wheelbarrow full of stuff in it with a little shovel in there, and a little bucket hanging off the edge as well. So beautiful staff area. And we're going to talk about these roof pieces in a second, because those are beautiful. Now coming further along the road here, you come into the main entrance just here. First off, these curved stairs, absolutely beautiful. I love them. You can tell there's wooden pieces and block pieces. Absolutely stunning, really nice. I think they just look fantastic. A great sort of entranceway, makes you feel very welcome because it's really big and open. And at the same time, I feel like you see stuff like this in a lot of zoos, and it just really works. Just going off to the right a bit further, of course there is wheelchair access here, which I really appreciate. And of course parking as well for the guests, so if the guests want to park up here, they just gotta turn up this way. Sorry for the lag again. And there's a few parking spots here. I imagine this would be like a premier parking, like if you had a membership or something, because of course there's not that many spaces. I imagine like there would be a fuller parking lot somewhere back here. But really beautiful, love the little planters here. And very great choice in colors. Like these little plaster walls here with this nice pale kind of pinky red look really good. A couple disabled parking spaces here as well. So I'm really loving that you've taken care and, you know, included these, because I think everyone really should like try and include them a bit more. You know, even though it's a game, it's just something nice to do and kind of helps with the whole vibe of it. Now, continuing on, we've got this beautiful floor. I actually have no idea what this flooring is, and I kind of want to find out. What is it? Oh wow, so these are individual plaster wall panels. That is beautiful and very creative. I never thought to use like individual panels as tiles on the floor. I think that looks really good. And yeah, it just works so well. Loving these metal grey fences here as well on the side, and the slight elevation brings so much interest to this entrance that I really appreciate as well. Now coming on to the main plaza, got two big planters here with these ash trees in there, which look really good. I really like them. I know they're just planters, but the way they're spaced, the fact that they're both kind of similar trees, you know, little things like that really add to an area like this. Boy, this game is lagging. I swear, I am so excited for a new computer. It's not even funny anymore. Here's some bamboo by the parking area as well. I love the bamboo plants in the game, and they really help with the tropical theme. But what really sells this particular build for me here is this structure right here, the entrance structure itself. And first off, these roof structures are some of the most beautiful I've seen in the game. Flat out, not exaggerating at all. These roof structures are stunning, really beautiful. I have no idea like how long it took, because you can tell these are individual like wooden pieces. What are they? Let me check. They must be the individual plank. It's the painted timber. Again, stunning. Like, the amount of time it must have taken to put all this together. It is absolutely worth it though, because it is really effective at selling the theme. Really helps with the see, if you can look right here, there's actually like almost like a slight curvature to it, and I think that really helps sell the tropical theme as well, because in a lot of tropical countries the roof structures do look a lot like this, with that slight curve and this sort of pale wooden kind of vibe to it. I just think it looks amazing. It goes on and continues for this taller building as well. And one more thing to note is that they're kind of different colors, like they fade into this darker color from this lighter color, and that again helps just add to the realism. Here further on we have a few little planters. Great use of this giraffe pattern here. Love the wooden trim around the building itself. I imagine this is all staff building. So there's a couple shops here. There's a little map. I'm pretty sure that's from the workshop. I think that's one of Lecy's maps, if I'm not mistaken. And if we just go back here and double check, I do believe these are all staff buildings. Yes, we can see these are all the staff buildings, and if we go outside, this would be like a loading area, of course. And one final thing here is the entranceway itself into the zoo. I love that there's these little guys here as well. But here, this roof structure, beautiful. I love how you've done the curve. Like, really brilliantly done this curvy, wavy structure here. Very well. Oh, I should really turn off the clipping, but yeah, really well done. I love that the wood underneath the support structures also curve. It just overall feels very realistic, like you'd see in an actual zoo, while also looking just absolutely beautiful and so aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, and that is pretty much it for this one. I gotta say, overall, this is absolutely one of the nicest sets of builds I've ever seen, and that includes all the previous submissions as well. Everyone did a really brilliant job for this first challenge, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your submissions. It was absolutely brilliant looking at all of you guys and just kind of seeing you guys all work on a similar kind of theme and challenge, and just enjoy yourselves and build. And I do hope you guys really enjoyed it as well. Personally, I think all of the 4 submissions we covered today are brilliant. I know, of course, as the challenges go on, we'll probably get a few more people and a few more different submissions, and I will try to maybe do a video before voting so that people can get a better look at all the submissions before they vote. But we'll see how it goes. Our next challenge will probably be either next week or the week after that. This is the first video I'm recording since moving to the UK, so it is a little bit tricky for me to kind of get a schedule going right now. But yeah, I just want to say again, thanks to everyone who submitted the submitted a build to this challenge. Really, really brilliant. All 4 of you have done a great job. And I hope that, you know, if you guys watching this, you get some inspiration and maybe consider joining our Discord and joining in for a future challenge. So yeah, with all that out the way, I just want to say thank you so much everyone for watching. Thank you for submitting, I think, to the challenge. And of course, thanks for, you know, all of everything else. So if you did like the video, please do give it a like, comment down below, let me know which of these builds was your favorite. Let me know what you think of this whole idea of challenges on the Discord. And of course, subscribe for more Planet Zoo content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!